Hey, 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 good morning. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sunday morning, 5/26, 2024. And I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely beautiful outside. Absolutely beautiful. I got to tell you, I got my, don't forget the white arms, ladies and gentlemen. Those will get, nice and tan during the course of the summer and stuff. And you got to have, excuse me, while I back up a little bit here, you got to have the proper attire. Okay, beer, barbecue, and freedom, baby. Okay, because we can't not forget. Uh, the fallen soldiers that protect this country. But for real though, I mean, the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, that we're allowed to have barbecues and enjoy a great day like Memorial Day. It's the unofficial start of summer, ladies and gentlemen. So let me see how much of a delay I have between me and my own camera. Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. So before we continue the rest of the show, ladies and gentlemen, let's just do a little bit of this. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And keeping the memory of every fallen soldier, uh, you know, that's done it. That's done it for the people to I I can do this, and people can have their cookouts today and all of those fun things, okay, that we're allowed to do um on this day of remembrance for the fallen soldier. Okay, that's what that's all about. And I need 2 seconds. That's all. I'm just getting this crazy delay, and I've never got it before, and it's aggravating the piss out of me because I'm looking at my voice not lining up. Anyways, so I got a pretty decent show for you folks. Let's see here. My agent said no. Public appearances until after Memorial Day. So hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I know this is rude, but I have to answer this. Okay. So hopefully we'll get a response from that person. And I need to grab my phone back out. All right. So and anything that's local from Fall River, Somerset, Westport, Swansea, Tiverton. I didn't know that Fall River water taxi arrives at the city's waterfront. So I guess we get a water taxi, which is, I mean, I don't know where they're going to take you, or maybe just for a ride around, the area or whatever. But let's listen. Let's listen. I'll read it to you. It's Fall River. This weekend, a water taxi will become Fall River's newest attraction on the city's waterfront. This morning, Mayor Paul Coogan and elected officials launched the taxi, which is now open for the public to hop at. Let's see, now open for the public to hop at the Board and Light Marina on Ferry Street. Let's see. It'll be the first time in 50 years that the city will see a water taxi. Currently, the taxi boat is part of the pilot program and can only fit up to 6 people. If it is successful, Coogan said the goal is to introduce multiple boats down the line. Hmm. Let's see. Michael Lund, the owner of the Board and Light Marina and also a partner in the new attraction, shared what visitors would experience during a boat ride on the city's waterfront. The service allows both local and visitors to easily hop on at any of the 4 stops and explore the various attractions Fall River has to offer, he said. I don't see it, but okay. The water taxi service announced just days after the public trolley will operate from Thursday to Monday, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., which is not so bad. That's here in Fall River, Massachusetts. We actually have a taxi, uh, a water taxi arrives in the city. Um, that sounds pretty good. This schedule is designed to complement the trolley service, providing more options for visitors to explore the city. Pier 52, the Marina, the Tipsy Seagull, and the Tipsy Toboggan are all restaurants that we hope will bring people to our waterfront, and that's what we want, Coogan said. We want people to have fun in Fall River on the waterfront this summer. The water taxi will be in service from Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day weekend. Rides will be $3 to each stop. All right, there you have that, folks. It's not oh, come on, man, go away. What are you doing? That's that's a pretty good that's pretty good, right? I mean, we're going to water taxi, but my question is what the hell are they going to show you? You know, where's the water taxi going to take you for anything? What do you think? I mean, there's nothing to see except, is the water taxi going to, like, I never been on a boat and seen the other side of the Big Mamie. You know what I mean? Or the Massachusetts or whatever people are calling it today. I was brought up calling it the Big Mamie. So I don't know what the hell that means, but yeah. Um so okay, so where's the boat taxi go? If anybody's got any ideas, give me a call at 508-974-4231, or visit us at ffnnetwork9 at gmail.com, or please go to our website at ffnnetwork.org, ladies and gentlemen, .org, ffnnetwork.org. Go check out our website. Sign up to our website. We're not going to bombard you with emails, but we're certainly going to let you know the cool things that are going on with the FFN network. With that being said, so yeah, it's like $3, to get on the on a water taxi. But uh, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I lived there my whole life, and I just don't see what. I mean, okay, so we have the lighthouse out there. That's actually a house. You can actually buy that if it's up for sale. It's really awesome inside too. I seen matter of fact, it was on the HGTV network, when it was up for sale, and they seen the inside of it and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, so what are they going to show? They're going to show the lighthouse and maybe, obviously, the Big Mamie and the other boats that are out there. And that's it. What else? what else do we have that we could talk about that's off the water? Fall River used to be a big mill city, blah blah blah. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. I hope it's successful because it's just something another thing that is added to my city of Fall River, Massachusetts. Excuse me. And I think that would be great. So, again, listen, thanks for watching me on the coffee shop. I'm one of your hosts. Well, I am the only host of Blaizeman. And we have coffee mugs for sale. If you have a favorite show on the FFN network, this one is Politicking with Mr. B. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and they're only $3.99 a cup. Okay, and on the back of this one, it has the FFN logo. Okay, and like I said, $3.99 a cup. Did I say $3.99? Yeah, I did. I said, and this is another one. This is another show that's on the network, and it's called I-12 GIA with real people, real talk with real people here on the FFN network. This is an old. This is an old uh, icon for the I-12 guys. But still, we're going to be coming up with a new one pretty soon for the guys. But this is the one that you can purchase right now, and because it will be a discontinued item, we're going to be letting it go for $2.50. Um, so that's that one. And again, and then you could just get one with the FFN radio. This is our iconic logo right here, ladies and gentlemen. In other words, this logo right here is very important to the FFN network because this is our watermark. Okay, and I bet you none can find our watermarks. You got a better chance of seeing our watermark on the YouTube than you do anything else. But they're there. So, anyways, that's our local. Our yeah, this is what's a little bit tough about doing shows on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, relax. Um, and this is our other one. This one says, "Be good, do good, feel good." What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Salute to everyone that's having their coffee right now. That's my lovely wife, Miss Tammy, muscling around the house, getting things straight. Hi, baby. No, you're not on camera. You can just hear your voice. Your lovely, lovely voice. So, anyways, yeah, today's plan for the St. Pierre family is we are going to have a nice clam boil for have the out. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, this will catch up. As soon as the coffee kicks in. um, yeah, so we're gonna have the kids over, and a nice little clam boil, all that stuff like that, and just relax and enjoy the day. Um, but I am intrigued about the whole waterfront taxi. I'm gonna give it a shot. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go and check it out and see how see what the deal is with it and stuff. And I'm not condoning cigarette smoking. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I smoke, and I know you all see it on camera because I smoke. I'm not gonna stop doing the things that I do because the people don't like. But what I can say is that they're bad for you, man. Don't ever pick up smoking, and if you are, get rid of the fucking things, okay? Because number one, it is not healthy, and number two, oh my god, the cost for a pack of cigarettes today is just crazy. So, look, if you're just joining us, Fall River has a waterfront taxi, man. $3 a stop. Get on that boat. You know what I mean, and just go for a ride. Again, I really don't know what they're gonna show. Like I said, except the battleships or whatever. And if you have more info on this little news story that we're running right now, and you want to talk more, give us a call at 508-974-4231. Or you can reach out to us at ffnnetwork9@gmail.com. Please go and register to our website, ffnnetwork.org. Because, ladies and gentlemen, down the road, FFN Network will only be shown on our website. I'm not going to get into it. I get into it like pretty much every other show, where I am just tired of, Facebook and just taking down our content like it's, do whatever they want. There's no such thing as uh, free speech or protecting the media speech or anything like that on Facebook. If they say that, oh, this goes against our community, then that's it. There's nothing you're going to do about it's going to change it. I've won so many disputes, okay, for copywriting, and this is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I won so many disputes, and they now all the new stuff that we have out, they disputed all of it, right? I disputed back and won. Okay, this is all true, ladies and gentlemen, and I won all those disputes. Right? You want to know what they're doing? Facebook is going back to our old shows. Yeah, they're going back to our old shows and finding copyright problems with them. I don't know why they didn't find copyright problems with them in the first time, and I have an answer for that. The answer is that because they didn't have so-called stuff like that in their community policy. Okay, so that's why they wasn't messing with it before. But then they implement their new community policy, and now they're going back in archives and they're looking for our old shows to mute them and to cut and edit the show. And that to me is, just messing with our First Amendment rights. So again, I don't understand why they don't have a system that says, oh, okay, so we tagged that and he had a dispute, so he won that dispute. Leave it alone. You know what I mean? But yeah, they don't. They don't have nothing like that. As you can see, you can hear a little bit of traffic out my way because FFN Network Studios is off of a main road here in Florida. And it is just absolutely beautiful out, ladies and gentlemen. It is. I don't know if you got the windows cranked open in your house, but I would definitely advise it. Okay. Winter is for me officially over, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. It's officially over. All right. And it's just time to, put your beer barbecue shirts on, and just have like a fucking awesome day or whatever. Um, but yeah, uh, I-12 Group Intelligence Analyst GIA. I got bagged 3 times today for sharing material. They've gone back to 2020 on me. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, my argument is, and thank you for that, I-12. The whole point is that what are you going back looking at old shit for? It's already up there. Now, if that old stuff, you know what I mean, goes against your community things now, I should be like a grandfathered in type of shit. You know what I mean? You don't need to go back there and start looking for stuff that you can reprimand the company on now. And Facebook, what's going to happen is that we're gonna leave. We are gonna leave your platform, and it's gonna hurt the company. There's no doubt about it. I'm not gonna say it any other way. And try and justify, the Facebook, we don't need them or whatever. I mean, I don't need the hassle. The FFN network doesn't need the hassle. That's for damn sure. So just keep going to visit our page on Facebook for now, FFN Radio Network. The page isn't going to go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The page is still going to be up there. You're still going to get a bunch of tons of information from the FFN Network and any other shows that affiliate themselves with FFN Network. Their information and everything will still be up on the FFN Radio Network Facebook page. But FFN Network will not broadcast live on the FFN Radio Network anymore. Any company that links their page to FFN Network, it will be no more, ladies and gentlemen. It will be no more. Now I'll allow the people that do their shows on FFN Network. If you want to link your page to Facebook, that's entirely up to you. But if FFN Network gets notifications because of it being run on your page, then we're just going to have to cancel that. And that's just enough of Facebook. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I do, because it's an aggravating scenario for me and the company. Look at small little Michael Keaton behind us. And again, I-12 Group. Let's see. I-12 GIA says it's the deep state weeding out free speech. I'm leaving fastest book personally. I-12 will stay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make this a big topic because I had a few things that I wanted to talk about today, but yeah, Facebook can just be it's their way or pretty much the highway, ladies and gentlemen, that's for sure. And so let's see here. So Patriots likely done with former Pittsburgh Steeler wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, yeah, until we get rid of him, and then he goes to another team, and they find a way to implement him into the scheme of things, and he plays well. So I don't understand why we don't do the same. And I don't understand what's behind me with these broads here from Things and with Jigs. Oh, they're interviewing her. That's why. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna dump this shit out of here. There we go. All right. So, again, everybody, welcome to the coffee shop with yours truly, Blaizeman, right here on a Sunday morning. And some of you might be saying, what the freak do I want to look at this goddamn son of gun? I'm done. Have a great show. See you during the week. Okay, take care. Have a great day. That's the I-12 GIA group. Bunch of great guys. I mean, for real. I appreciate them tuning in. I mean, but that's the weather that we got coming in. And it's always going to break up everything, right? I mean, come on. Tomorrow it's going to be like a shit show of rain. So I'm just trying to catch the lightning sparks. Fear Kennedy Space Center. Oh, okay. Wow, what the fuck happened there? Anyways, so yeah, the Patriots, that's what I was getting at. I'm so sorry, man. Again, I got to get used to this Sunday stuff, man. So Patriots likely done with Juju Smith-Schuster, former Pittsburgh Steeler wideout. Could be looking for a new team soon. Greg Bedard of Boston Sports Journal said the former Steeler receiver could be on his way out of New England as the new coaching staff looks for a fresh take on what's been a sluggish offseason in the post Tom Brady era. Well, what do you think what was going to happen? I mean, you got to start all over again. I don't think that I like the new regime that's coming in. I don't think so. If you got something to add, you know where to hit it. Hit the comment section or give me a call. Um, I think the Patriots locker room is going to be like this huge boys club now. I don't think there's going to be any discipline whatsoever, and that's what Bill Belichick did. He instilled fear into his players. He's like, I don't want no fucking around. This is a team game, TEAM game, and sometimes that's questioned. I mean, look what happened. Brady leaves. We make it to the playoffs with Mac Jones. Now, we made it to the playoffs with Mac Jones is because we had a decent little offense, okay? And we had a stellar defense. That's why we made it to the playoffs. As you can see, during playoff times, we didn't go any further than that. That's for damn sure. Okay? So, um, yeah. And there's been talks about Matthew Judon taking off to another team, but I also read a report that he might be thinking about it. Maybe it's something that he said to, maybe try to get some more money out of his contract or something to that effect. You know what I mean? But yeah, so he speculated that he wanted to go. Juju Smith Schuster, okay, bye bye. But what are we going to replace him with? You think we're going to go with this rookie roster? I don't know. But if you're into sports and you got an idea, give me a call 508-974-4231. FFN Network 9 at gmail.com and our website at ffnnetwork.org. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be up and live and running by the end of this week, coming up on the ffnnetwork.org website. Okay, so tune in. Okay, don't forget to check us out up there. Anything further going on in the city of Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen? Hmm. Jesus. It's so sad when I sit here and I watch some of these old bands that I used to like in the 80s. And I know we all get old, you know what I mean? But, some of these guys, they get up on stage, and I'm sorry, you're fucking, when is enough? Right? You get up there, and some of them like fucking embarrass themselves. That's just my opinion, but they do. They embarrass themselves. I mean, you don't hear it anymore. And believe it or not, from one of the bands, Skid Row. I mean, they were a good band, but you know, for me, I'm always been intrigued with singers. You know what I mean? And because I like to sing, I'm a singer myself. And Sebastian Bach from Skid Row, the fucking guy had pipes. I don't care who you are. The guy had pipes. He may not have had the right music to use his pipes. I could have seen Sebastian on some serious fucking metal. Uh, Bach previously told Metal Hammer that he'd be keen to regroup with the glam metal legends who made him famous. Founder Founding Skid Row guitarist Dave the Snake Sabo has ruled out the idea of the glam metal veterans reuniting with former vocalist Sebastian Bach. I also heard that he was like a fucking prima donna, Sebastian Bach. Real prima donna guy, and I don't know how many of my audience right now follows any of the 80s metal, metal scene, and now they glam rock hair bands, all that fucking shit like that. But it's just, how can I explain it? Okay, first of all, for some of you that don't know, Sebastian Bach was not, Skid Row is like not his band at all. He didn't found it. He didn't have anything to do with Skid Row. Actually, Doc McGee was the one who brought Sebastian Bach in for as a vocalist for Skid Row. And also, from what I understand, that Doc McGee was the one who had a hand in, bringing the band Skid Row in there. So he had his hand in their pockets pretty damn good. He was always good with that. So Bach, who now leads a solo career, recently said in an interview with Metal Hammer that he and his ex bandmates should be. Oh, that was I was trying to get at, and I was he was like a fucking diva, like a bitch. Okay, he was a bitch, and I don't know if you all seen was on MTV. I don't know, 10 years ago they had the super band with Scott Ian from Anthrax, Ted Nugent, Sebastian Bach, and John Bonham, and I can't remember who the bass player was. It's sad, nobody ever remembers the bass player. Um, and they had a super group, and he was like a bitch on it. They were all pretty much bitches. Except Scott Ian. Scott Ian used to like fucking roll his eyes a lot. I was like, I can't believe this shit with these guys. But anyways, like Sebastian Bach, he had to go and take a run every day in the morning. Do this, do that. Yeah, okay, you get it. But then he started like, oh, I want to take a run in the afternoon or whatever before I do this. And everybody's like, fuck you, man. We got shit to do. But anyways, him Ted Nugent was a fucking little diva in himself. He would get mad at Sebastian Bach. Sebastian Bach would like, jump around the stage and do whatever while the Cat Scratch Fever dude was playing his lead guitar. And they had a riff because Ted Nugent's like, oh, I don't want this guy running around on stage and taking away from my fucking glamorous solo. And they're right there from now. You knew the super group. I forget the name of it. They went. It's so sad nowadays. They were in malls. They went and did fucking music in like a concert in a mall and shit like that. It's like what the fuck. Anyways, so yeah. So he was kind of like a bitch. So Doc McGee fired him from Skid Row, and yeah, that's pretty end of it. So, but Sebastian Bach, and the point I was getting to the whole thing is the guy could sing. There was no doubt about that. You know what I mean? So he could sing. Let's see. Ex bandmate should be giving something back to the fans and getting back together. For me, doing 3 albums with Skid Row, I was just getting started. He told Metal Hammer's Paul Traver. I didn't think it would be over and done with so quick. Bach continued, I can definitely see that happening considering they play the same songs I play. When I get a substantial royalty check for an album I did with musicians that I haven't been in the same room with since 1996, I feel like a piece of shit because we should be giving something back to the fans that have made this great life possible. In a news in a new interview with the Hook Rock transcribed. Yeah. Sabu has shot down the notion of Bach returning to the fold. Yeah, so one of the bandmates that still runs around with Kid Skid Row, the guitarist, I guess he was a founding member because they mentioned this guy Sobo as being the leader of the band or whatever. Anyways, and they don't want Sebastian Bach back. So again, that's totally understandable because the guy was like a dick, you know. I don't know. But on another local note, we can check this out right after we come back from our commercials because I'm tired. I'm sure you're sick and tired of looking at my head down like this while I'm reading. Um, I'm gonna try to stand it up so I could read it a little bit better. And it's not gonna fit in here. So okay. They didn't think about I have a keyboard right here. And it's a pretty nice keyboard. And it's pretty big. But at the top of the keyboard they created slots so I can stick a tablet and a cell phone and another cell phone or whatever. But they didn't consider that most of tablets and cell phones people buy cases for them. So in order for any of my tablets or cell phones to fit in this little slot that was created for this keyboard, which is a great idea, you have to take the protective gear off of it in order for it to fit. So that's kind of shitty. But anyways, we'll get back. Stick around, okay, for the last 20 minutes of the coffee shop with yours truly. Like and share the show. It'll get better. Trust me, it's only my second one, and we'll have some fun with it. Trust me, down the road, you don't want to miss it. I'll tell you that right now. Down the road, we're going to be in secret coffee shop locations. And if you find us at the location, man, we'll buy you coffee. You know what I mean? Sit down, have a little chat with you, you know? Just think about that, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back in a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, whatever, a month. No, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around for more of the coffee shop with me, yours truly, Blaizeman, and enjoy the barbecue and beer.
My name is Steven, your Public Relations Officer at FFN Media Network. We believe that every story deserves to be heard. Every voice deserves to be amplified, and every idea deserves to shine. As a small media company, we are committed to creating a platform where content creators, visionaries, and changemakers like you can thrive. You might say to yourself, why do we need FFN Network? Well, let me tell you what we can do for you. 1. Our mission is simple: empower, elevate, and engage. We are not just another media outlet. 2. Our producers will help you build your show, add content, and put you on 15 different platforms. 3. We help you promote your show. Whether it is through captivating articles, thought-provoking videos, or inspiring podcasts, we are here to help you make a difference. What sets us apart? At FFN Media Network, we embrace hard work. Our team of talented producers and creators come from all social classes, ensuring that our content reflects a rich tapestry of experiences, cultures, and viewpoints. Join the FFN team. Join FFN Media Network and be part of a community that celebrates creativity, authenticity, and positive impact. Let us amplify your voice and share your story on FFN Network and with the world. Get to know our founder, Blaise St. Pierre, the new guy in the media industry. So if you have a great idea for a show or a business and want to place an ad on FFN Network, give us a call at 774-704-5145 or email us at ffnnetwork9@gmail.com and join the FFN Network family. Thank you. FFN Network.
Hey, thanks for sticking around for more of the coffee shop with yours truly, Blaizeman. Don't forget beer and barbecue, okay? And let's not forget the men and women that did what they had to do so we could sit here with the freedoms that we have today. Because if they didn't step up and they didn't prepare, we'd be saying, hi, hello. Just letting you know. That's a fact. Anyways, so back to Florida. Okay. And that's just an ambulance. I'm not far from a hospital. So. Okay. There you go. All right. For a little more than a year, the owners of Christopher's on South Main Street, we're talking about Fall River, Massachusetts here, ladies and gentlemen. For a little more than a year, the owners of Christopher's South Main Street have been feeding customers with their from their scratch fare. Now they hope to feed the hearts and souls of the neighborhood, particularly children, with music. Let's see. All right. On June 1st, owners Christopher and Nathan Silva will host Fall River violinist Peter Rosa for a sidewalk concert with the hopes that it will inspire all generations to embrace arts and culture instead of drugs and negativity and violence. And beyond the loud noises of South Main Street, just something different, said Christopher. And maybe they'll laugh at it, but they'll get the experience. So, yeah, if you want to check that out, man, that's going to be on June 1st. June 1st at Christopher's on South Main Street here in Fall River, Massachusetts. If you want to go and check that out, ladies and gentlemen, it sounds pretty cool. You know what I mean? It sounds pretty cool. Pretty cool. My wife calls me a weirdo. She says, you're a weirdo. I said, you married the weirdo, though. But, anyways, that's what's going on. So we got the waterfront taxi, the boat, right? $3 to get on it if you're just joining, Fall River down at the waterfront. Pier 52. You're going to be able to get on a taxi, a boat. It only allows 6 passengers, but still, and it's $3 per person, and they're going to take you around the Fall River, Taunton River. They said there's 3 stops, so I don't know. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Please, somebody call the show at 508-974-4231. And I'm not begging for you to call a goddamn show, trust me. But the thing is I want, if somebody has more than I do information, let me know, because I'm trying to, ladies and gentlemen. I really am trying to figure out what this boat's going to show. Where they going to take you? Like I said, if they drive around the battleship and stuff like that, like you could see other sides of the battleship that you couldn't see, from our viewpoint here in the city. If you had binoculars, you could get a good look at it from Somerset. But we got a comment here. Let's see. What in the hell happened to the I-12 GIA group's contribution? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, contribution. But anyways, I don't even know what that means from Jeff B. I have no idea what that means. What in the hell happened to the I-12 GIA group's contribution? Well, I don't know what that means, man. They didn't send me a cake and I ate it all and didn't give none to nobody. So I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. No idea. What I was gonna get at real quick here. Let's see. Oh boy. I don't know. Robin Murphy. She confessed to roll in Fall River cult's murder. And they still gave her parole. They still gave her parole, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Robin Murphy confesses to role in Fall River cult's murders. Here's why she got paroled. Let's hear this. Let's hear this. I'm sorry you see my head, but I gotta put it out over here, okay? Because these are stories that I just fell onto from for today's show. Because again, I'll get better at it. Don't give me attitude. I'll get better at it. Anyways, Massachusetts Parole Board has granted so-called satanic cult murderer Robin Murphy release from prison just 9 weeks after the 61-year-old Fall River woman made her case to be free, once again related to the triple murders that occurred in 1979 and 1980. Now, they say triple murders, but she was only involved in one. I don't know how well, maybe they'll say how she was involved with two other ones, but after 61-year-old Fall River woman made her case to be free. Once again, related to the triple murders that occurred in 1979 and 1980. State Rep Alan Silvio, who was one of the lead Fall River police detectives in the case against Murphy and two other co-defendants back then, has said he was contacted late Tuesday morning by the parole board and notified of their decision. Silva, who attended several parole hearings for Murphy, including the most recent on March 5th, where he spoke against releasing Murphy, indicated that he was shocked by the parole board's decision. They said the parole board made the decision to release her and they will contact me again with the details of her release. I'm happy about that, telling me where she's going, said Sylvia. I just hope she's not coming to Fall River. The decision to parole Murphy was released on Monday by the Massachusetts Parole Board. It's over there, right? I don't know. Hey, caller, you're on the air with the coffee shop on the FFN network. How are you this morning? Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are we just crawling out of bed? Are we rolling off the covers? What's going on? Okay. I guess they couldn't make it. Yeah, getting back to the Robin Murphy thing here. Parole board detail released her, and they will contact me within details. So the decision to parole board to parole Murphy was released on Monday by the Massachusetts Parole Board. The decision indicated Murphy was just 17 at the time of the killings. Will be out of prison within 2 weeks to a long-term residential program, but not before district attorney's clearance. So she was only 17 years old when they committed the murders. She's 61, right? So I was 14. She was 3 years older than me. She was 61. Let's see, 61, 60, 59. Yeah, 3 years. 3 years older than me. I was 14 at the time. But I didn't live in the area anymore. See, anybody who's familiar with the case would know that, a lot of it, pair 14, all that stuff like that. But anyways, she's paroled, you know. So, you know what I mean? Not happy about it, but I don't think she's a threat to nobody, you know? But I don't know. We'll see. But I'm hoping on next week, or the week after that, we're going to be on location. The coffee shop is going to be on location. And if you find out where we are, we'll buy you a coffee. Okay? So, thanks for jumping on. I know I didn't have much to talk about today. And, well, I'm not going to apologize for it because I'm still here and the show must go on. I didn't have.
We do.
Jesus, I'm sorry about that, lady. That scared the hell out of me. That's for sure. So, yeah, catch us next week. Okay, we'll definitely be on. We're on every Sunday, no matter what. We're on. Okay, and thanks for watching the show. Don't forget to check us out next Sunday. Well, we'll have a lot more shit to talk about. Maybe some special guests coming on to the show. All those things. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't watch us, you're not gonna find out who the hell was on the show. Okay? All right. Have a great Sunday. Get out and enjoy some of this weather before that gosh darn it rain starts showing up pretty soon. So, peace and love to each and every one of you out there. Thanks for watching The Coffee Shop with yours truly, Blaizeman. Don't forget to catch the rest of our shows starting Monday. Unbox Thoughts with Nick Parsons from 7 to 8:30. Monday nights right here on the FFN network, followed by Tuesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Way We See It with yours truly, Mr. D, Mr. B, and Mr. Donald. You don't want to miss that show. It's a fantastic show. And Wednesday night, Politicking with Mr. B from 7 to 8 p.m., followed by I-12 GIA. Real talk with real people right here on the FFN network. And Thursday night is the Miss Tammy and Blaizeman show from 7 to 8 p.m. And these people have been trying to give away prizes. And these people just don't want them. It's a sad situation. And don't forget Sunday, Coffee Shop with me, yours truly, Blaizeman. Good night, everybody. Not good night. Good morning. Good morning. Scratch that, ladies and gentlemen. Scratch it, scratch it, scratch it, scratch it, scratch it. It's good morning. Have a great day, everybody.
You have just watched an FFN Network production.